Trekkie 1982. Sto Elcom. Nightbot. Welcome to STO. Attention all hands, this is your captain speaking. We have landed in a bit of trouble and I need all hands at deck to join the mayhem. Be careful but stay sharp and we will survive this chaos.
You are my most trusted soldiers. We can't defeat the enemy alone. We'll need the help of old friends and old enemies. We can't win through force of arms. Deception, stealth, and misdirection will help us stay alive. We will use any means necessary to defeat this enemy. Always remember, victory is life.
Several containment cells at this penal installation have been breached. A number of prisoners are attempting to escape. Their likely destination is the shuttle facility and landing area.
found us! Get up! Run! Well done. You drove the escapees into our fortified position. Victory is life. Our guard unit was decimated during the breakout. We should form a new squad and deal with the remaining escapees. The honor of leadership should be yours. Well done. You drove the escapees into our fortified position. Victory is life. Our guard unit was decimated during the breakout. We should form a new squad and deal with the remaining escapees. The honor of leadership should be yours.
More escapees ahead. They have yet to detect our presence. I recommend we keep it that way.
Nothing useful in here. We should keep moving.
An additional dose of Ketracel White provides a temporary boost.
Boss, we got incoming. That shuttle ready yet?
A large number of prisoners are escaping the facility and heading your way. Stop them. I have seen enough. Computer, end program. Remember, victory is life.
Your leadership skills are sound. I am Iko Ixdan, and I would be honored to follow you in battle. I offer my service to your unit.
You fight well. I see now why the Honored Elder chose you for this duty. I am Rem Taral. It would be good to serve under your command. I offer my...
Trekkie 1982. About Trekkie. Nightbot. Trekkie 1982 comes originally from the Netherlands, but she lives in England. She is married to Spoon 2006 and together they team up in STO. She loves writing fantasy herself and is currently working on her first fantasy novel. The other games she loves to play is Hogwarts Legacy, The Witcher and the Star Trek prodigy Supernova. Did you know that she has her own Trek podcast? It called Trekking Around. Have a look, maybe you will like. She also named their first dog after a dragon.
Take this turbo lift to the bridge. You are to speak to the Vorta known as Wayun. He awaits you there, along with his adjutant, Loris, and a founder. I trust you appreciate the need to report to the lead Vorta as soon as possible. He is not the only one evaluating you.
Prepare the fleet. We need to reach the Bejor system as soon as possible.
Of course, Founder. We'll be ready for transit within the hour. Welcome. Honored Elder Dukan Rex speaks quite highly of you. And after evaluating your latest performance, I can see the praise is well earned. I'm pleased to inform you that the Founders have chosen to bestow the rank of First upon you. May you continue to serve them well. I would expect no less. One more thing. The Founders, in their wisdom, have also granted you the right to report directly to them when necessary. To speak to your gods is quite an honor. Unexpected, perhaps, but we live in most unusual times. The Founders will contact you when they have need of your skills. In the meantime, I suggest you prepare yourself, your unit, and your ship for service. Speak with my adjutant, Loris 4. She'll help you prepare for the challenges ahead in the Alpha Quadrant. Remember, victory is life.
Greetings, and congratulations on your promotion. I am Loris 4. I will help you maximize your efforts to bring glory to the Founders. Head to the requisitions room across the hall. Someone will assist you. While you're there, you may also wish to acquire a different vessel or switch the ship you'll command. Report to Wayun when you are ready to depart. He will distribute the Ketracel White for your unit at that time. Exit the way you came in. Turn right, then head left and enter requisitions.
Are you prepared for combat? The Founder has ordered the fleet to battle stations. We will depart as soon as you are ready. Can you vouch for the loyalty of your men? Then receive this reward from the Founders. May it keep you strong. We're detecting a number of derelict vessels ahead on sensors. It looks like they ran afoul of some Idran swarmers. How unfortunate. I believe this will be a teachable moment for our newly promoted first. Loris?
I agree, of course. First, I'd like you to move ahead of the fleet and eliminate the swarmers. Take out the derelict vessels as well. They'll attract more vermin otherwise.
Quite a few of them. Do you require assistance?
Have faith, Wayun. Our new first will surely prevail.
All ships, gather near the wormhole entrance. All ships, prepare for transit to the Alpha Quadrant. Is your vessel ready for the journey after your encounter with the Swarmers?
As of this moment, we are all dead. We go into battle to reclaim our lives. This we do gladly, for we are Jem Hadar. Remember, victory is life.
I have a task I'd like you to handle personally. There's a Zenkethi battle station in this sector. It's heavily damaged and in danger of being destroyed in combat. I need you to extract a high-value target from it before that happens. The fleet will clear a path for you to the station. You will then beam down with an away team and escort Zenkethi Admiral Zen Talak to safety. Understood?
Kalis didn't have the Dominion to deal with. Battle the herd. This conflict.
I will make our intentions clear to the Alliance before they open fire on us.
What? The Dominion is on our side.
Hurry! We don't know our target status. We've entered transporter range to the station first. Is your away team ready? Our senses have detected the Admiral. He is on the station's upper level, in the command area. I recommend haste. The Herc are likely to overrun the station, and soon. Find them to safety. I'll update you once that happens.
Jem Hadar. Here? If you come to help, you will be welcomed. If not, today is a good day to die. For you. The Zenkethi? He's caused enough trouble for one day. Take him away if you wish. Feel free to crush any hurt you should find, too. There's plenty to go around.
Jem Hadar? Not the liberators I was expecting, to be certain. But I will not refuse your aid. You are here to rescue me, yes? If not, I would like to die on my feet in combat. Very well. I have a warp-capable shuttle on this station near the escape pods. I'll give you access to that section. Take me to it.
Level secure. We're needed elsewhere. Fight well.
Well done, soldier. I can make it from here. My shuttle is just beyond this door. What is your saying? Ah, yes. Victory is life.
I see you've taken the Admiral out of harm's way. I expected nothing less from one of our finest. I have a new task for you first. Make your way to the torpedo bay and set one of the torpedoes there to detonate. That will take care of all the Herc on board quite nicely.
Jem Hadar, huh? This day just gets more and more interesting. If you're here for a fight, you'll get one. But with all this proto-matter around us, it might be brief. Fantastic. If you're not here to fight, I'm gonna assume you're here to help. I'm sure you noticed this place is a little unstable. No one's thrilled with the idea of all this proto-matter exploding. Want to give us a hand? Right. And you figured a room full of proto... Look, let's compromise. We'll neutralize the proto-matter in all but one of these torpedoes, which you'll set to detonate. Everyone's happy. My team needs 3 minutes to get it done. You okay with this plan?
The renowned Starfleet efficiency. 3 minutes is an acceptable time frame. Let the good commander know we are agreeable to his terms. Don't tarry once the demolition task is complete. We require your skills in combat over Bejor.
One stack down. Keep up the good work. We're halfway done. Keep doing what you do best. Keep them off us! Proto-matter's done, but the explosives are still intact. All right. Proto-matter is out of commission. We're good to go here. You want to push the big red button, or shall I? Nice work. It's been interesting, fighting with Jem Hadar instead of the other way around. Well, Command wants us somewhere else, so adios. Try not to get shot, yeah?
Time is a factor here, First. We have need of you back in space. Are you prepared to leave the station?
Blurb. Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points.
You've done well, First. I believe we are going to work together quite nicely, all for the glory of the Founders, of course. Our main task lies ahead. Simply put, we must save the Alliance forces in this sector from the Herc. I trust you're up for the challenge?
Slow down those Herc ships. They're much easier to hit at. You fight well, Jem Hadar. Come on.
Mayday! Mayday! We're barely holding on here. Can anyone help?
A Starfleet vessel is in trouble. Assist them.
Target the Herc forces and fire!
Vessel. Thank you for your assistance.
We picked up an incoming Herc dreadnought. Stop that ship!
A Herc force is coming your way. I will assist you.
Another well... First. You continue to impress. and the Founders want you to serve alongside the Alliance as part of their defensive forces. There are two viable factions to consider: the Federation and the Klingon Empire. It's indulgent, I know, but I think the final choice should be yours. Who shall it be?
Interesting choice. I think you'll fit in well there, eventually. It might take some time to get used to the way they operate, but I believe you're ready for the challenge. The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with us to discuss the return of the Herc, and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, they've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine. I'm not surprised. None of the galactic powers are comfortable hosting a Dominion fleet deep within their territory. Meet with me at DS9 prior to the beginning of the summit. I'd like to discuss our options.
is Captain Nath Parr of the Zenkevi Coalition. I am reaching out to the Titimer Alliance to request your assistance. My crew and I am embarking on a mission that would require your skill set. Let us walk this path together. This is Captain Nath Parr. The path of atonement is not easy, but its challenges are welcome. It is the only way forward. I thank you for answering the CSS Steadfast's call for assistance. Admiral Kamarke from the Nukari Concordium has joined me. With additional data provided by the Admiral, I confirm the preliminary scans taken earlier by my vessel match Nukari protomatter with 80% accuracy. I suspect Zenkevi rebels are keeping this protomatter concealed somewhere in the system. It is imperative we stop them before they weaponize it. I cannot allow any more purges.
It's good to see you, though I would have liked for this reunion to happen under better circumstances. I'm relieved we're receiving additional support. That protomatter is quite important. It was a gift to the Etherians. That's, of course, before we became aware of their Borg and Iconian biological composition, not to mention their seemingly nefarious plans. Captain Parr and I could use some help scanning the system for anomalies that might point to the protomatter's location.
It is unclear. What is clear, however, is that this rebel activity violates the peace agreement my people made with the Alliance. And you and I both know what happens when the Zenkevi forces get their hand.
set up a sensor link, we'll be able to share any data we find.
I will not stand for a repeat of Eok, Atrusi Prime, or Draconis 3. The list of genocides goes on.
Scans indicate slight elevations in cosmic neutrinos and small-scale quantum fluctuations.
Sensors reveal residual protomatter subspace markers. Our thieves are likely nearby.
I'm detecting a biogenetic energy signature located within a nearby gravitic distortion.
That must be the protomatter. It pains me to think I was once allied with these war-mongering fools.
Trekkie 1982. Lanthor, is that you?
Passive sensor arrays are detecting an enormous gravimetric distortion close by. This does not align with typical Zenkethi technology, nor does it align with the protomatter signature. Something else is at play here. Let's be careful.
Trekkie 1982. Drink. Nightbot. I will be right back. I am going to get something to drink.
these trespassers, you will be obliterated like the vermin you are.
Scan the satellite to identify what type of Zenkethi technology we're up against. A weapons platform! The satellite's on!
A cloaked Zenkethi space station? As far as I'm aware, that's unheard of.
We'll need to deactivate these satellites to get to the space station. We are being engaged by the decloaking Zenkethi fleet! Battle stations! Good work. Satellite Gamma has been neutralized. More Zenkethi vessels incoming! Satellite beta is down! Stand down, Ron! You are a violation of the Zenkethi Alliance peace agreement! Satellite Alpha has been deactivated.
The altar condemns you, Nethpar the betrayer. We spit on your worthless peace agreement and its empty, meaningless words. Depart from this system immediately, or I shall personally see to the splitting of your yapping too.
Trekkie 1982 Fruz. Nightbot. Fruz looks is a good friend of me from Australia. She is a big gamer and has her own Minecraft server. Games she plays is Star Trek Online, Minecraft, Disney Dream Valley and a lot more. Go check her out at.
You eradicate so many that there will be none left to protect. You grow soft, poor, and weak. Your ideal, your peace, it does not exist. There is only struggle and war. Those who do not prepare for such a reality will be the first to fall. How did you acquire the proto-matter, Braun? What do you want to know? What is this sound? The proto-matter has been ejected. Recommend scanning before pickup. It could be a trap.
This protomatter has been corrupted. Its structure, though outwardly Lucari, has been modified to fit Aetherian technology we've previously encountered, with some Zenkethi alterations as well. Essentially, it's been weaponized. Not only that, but this device has been injected with nanites whose origin matches the data I received from Cooperative Board Leader Director Hugh. They are compatible with the Chimeran specimen he mentioned in the report he sent to the Concordium.
We must destroy the proto-matter. Recall the events of Dranur. We cannot let this device fall into enemy hands.
I, for one, am of the opinion that we should study it. I know it's risky, but this could present us with invaluable data. Is this not why we explore the galaxy? Not only to protect other life forms, but to learn more about them. Ultimately, this protomatter is of Lucari origin, and it's up to us to safekeep it. Captain Parr, I promise you, we will do just that. We shall be more cautious with our gifts in the future. A repeat of the events on the Dranur colony will not happen on my watch. There may be a way to safely dismantle the device and recover the protomatter in order to purify it. However, it looks like the Rescava can't get a lock on it. Our phase discriminators were damaged in battle. Would you beam it over? I'll set up a containment field before you beam it aboard. cube. It's locked onto the protomatter device.
We cannot allow them to leave with the protomatter.
Weapon systems malfunction. We're unable to remodulate our weapons to bypass the cube's shield.
Admiral, we must retaliate. Helm, get a lock on the protomatter with our tractor beams. Now! Shields are incurring significant damage. If they neutralize us, it's over.
Captain Pa, our tractor beams are giving in. We can't hold on for much longer.
Weapons are back online.
It's useless. The whole cube has adapted.
Can we beam aboard and fight?
Too risky. Scans show thousands of cybernetic life forms aboard, including Trill and Tellarite Borg.
You're left with no choice. We must use the protomatter against the Borg.
Absolutely not. This protomatter has been tampered with. It could be unstable.
It's the only way. We're out of time.
There must be another way.
It's now or never.
Damn. All right. A targeted Higgs boson pulse should trigger the protomatter reaction. We need to get closer to the gold cube to detonate the protomatter. Destabilize the protomatter. Now! We need to get closer to the Borg cube to detonate the protomatter. It's being terraformed. What's happening to it?
They're disengaging.
What a shocking experience. Although I won't be returning with the protomatter today, my superiors will be relieved to know it's no longer in enemy hands. Thanks to you. Retrieving it has been a priority mission for a while now, ever since we discovered the Ethereans' true intentions.
It isn't over yet. We don't know the consequences of the transformation we have just witnessed.
Already on it. The Lucari Concordium will share its findings with Alliance Command and its allies. Count on us to keep you informed. And to you both. You're right, Captain Pa. What we saw was alarming and awe-inspiring in equal measure. To my knowledge, no one has ever terraformed a Borg cube before, if that's even what happened. For now, I've been assigned another priority mission. But let's stay in touch. This doesn't bode well.
I will notify Alliance Command of our success. In particular, the neutralization of some Kethi rebels in 13 Ceti, and the elimination of protomatter-related threats. This does not, of course, include the strange monstrosity we witnessed today. I will reach out when I know more. I am thankful the protomatter no longer lies in the hands of the Zenkethi or the Borg. You saw what happened to any innocent life that had even minimal contact with the Dransuli. Your actions today were brave and principled, and I look forward to our next encounter.
Alright guys, after this, what story outline would you like to see me play?
assistance today. I made a vow to Alliance forces and to myself that I would help save as many lives as possible after Zenkethi forces decimated entire worlds in an effort to eradicate the Transuli. This vow is one I intend to keep. Admiral Kamarke and I are tracking the protomatter. You will be notified should we come across further suspicious activity or new information. These Aetherians seem to walk the path of destruction. If they knowingly supplied warfaring Zenkethi with weaponized protomatter, they are both dangerous and corrupt. I am sure you also noticed the strange fungal creep that overtook the Zenkethi space station as we departed 13th Ceti. Whatever this is,
What am I going to play?
until our paths merge once more. Par out.
Why do I want to play the Tavern? Because it's so long. The episodes are so long. Wait, I can do the new TFO. Didn't do that yet. I can do that.
Welcome to the last bastion of the Iconian Alliance. I am Engineer Navala. The facility security fields, raising them and preventing the key to vault that contains the shard. I have managed to secure this room, the facility's central gateway hub, but I am...
Trekking across the universe. On the Starship Enterprise.
Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points.
So we can transfer the shard to a secure location. One last thing. The Bastion abides by strict containment protocols enforced by Security Commander Bertrand and Lead Engineer Cohen. For this reason, only 3 individuals can access a compromised area at a time. This means you will need to split up. However, once an area has been cleared, security protocols are lifted, I will activate interim gateways, which will allow you to join the rest of your team in battle. Gateways to our research labs are open and assist you overcome. Choose a path. We will be in touch. Are you ready? Take out the cipher drones so we can regain access to our security fields.
struggle is pointless. Your feeble minds fail to comprehend.
Labs are clear. The first security field has been lowered. Return to the central hub. Our chiller is compromised. I have activated this level's gateways to assist you. Defeat the Borg and use the gateways to avoid the Baryon sweep. Defeat the Borg and use the gateways to avoid the Baryon sweep.
That's what Bruce meant.
Defeat the Borg and use the gateways to avoid the Baryon sweep. Defeat the Borg and use the gateways to avoid the Baryon sweep. You triumphed! I have opened another interim gateway. Secure the remaining room. Defeat the Borg and use the gateways to avoid the Baryon sweep. Use the gateways to avoid the Flux Chiller's thermal blasts.
There's a lot of fun.
Flux Chillers are clear. The second security field is down. Return to the central hub. Virians, they are modifying the console codes in our particle chambers.
This is not a frontier.
Retrieve codes from the infiltrators to secure the consoles and use our transporter.
You are distorted, but you will see the light.
access codes can expire. Make use of them quickly. Particle chambers are clear. The final security field is down. Return to the central hub. The Kita vault is open. You must go to the shard. I will initiate lockdown protocols.
Ascend or fall. The ether commands it.
Regain control of the consoles to secure the shard.
SNTNL6. SNTNL6BB High 2.
Hiya! How are you doing?
Harmony, unity, fusion. The ether paves the path.
Another success! We have regained control of the console! More Ethereans are feeding in!
SNTNL6. Okay, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Security, strength, victory. The ether procures the promise.
A third console has been secured. It is working.
Such dissonance, such discord. The ether prohibits it.
A fourth console has been secured.
Fusion is inescapable. The inner resistance is unacceptable.
I don't like this TFO. I want to do the mission.
Not prosper. So vows Iconia. I transported you out of there just in time. The construct is gone for now. The Iconian Alliance is indebted to you and your task force. Without your assistance, our Bastion might not have survived this attack. Not to mention the unexpected Etherean onslaught. Today, we live to celebrate another reason.
SNTNL6. Really? I don't mind it.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Landfall used 0 bits to play. You are going home in a wooden box.
I'm gonna make 2 more.
SNTNL6. It's better than Vault.
Yes, that's true.
LUL.
I hate the Vault.
Lanthor. Good morning.
Morning. Which story arc line?
SNTNL6. At Lanthor 07.
What story arc line do you want me to play, guys?
SNTNL6. Cocksput. SNTNL6. Is there any you haven't done for a while?
There is, but you know what the problem with that is that all those episodes are really long, and I don't... In one way I like it, but I have played already for almost 2 hours, so I'm not wanting to take it long.
SNTNL6. That's fair. I don't have a preference then.
Alright, I didn't want to play with the tower, no. I don't know. I did the tutorial already, so...
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with us to discuss the return of the Herc, and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, they've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine. I'm not surprised. None of the hosting a Dominion fleet deep within.
I'm going to go just a bit fast, guys. Normally I won't skip
I'd like
videos, etc., but I know this is long.
We're low on fuel and supplies. We need
So,
help badly.
I'm going to skip
Kava,
some of
the
the...
High Council has announced several challenges to the Empire, worthy of a warrior such as yourself.
This is Station Control.
Would you like to review them?
SNTNL6. The bots have risen up. Your brains are first NOM. SNTNL6. LUL. SNTNL6. NOM.
Hello. Nice to be working with you again. I've been assigned to assist you here on the station. The leaders of the 4 major delegations have asked to meet with you prior to the summit meeting. Their offices are located here on the promenade.
SNTNL6. I was hoping for a funny sound, not spelling LOL.
Ambassador Odo is here.
Funny. Let me see. What blurb do I have for funny?
Not my daughter, you bitch!
Num. Blurb. Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel
It's
points.
important to win the hearts and minds here. Many of the summit attendees, particularly the Klingons, consider the Herc to be our problem, and our problem alone. It's up to us to convince them otherwise. If we don't stand together, the Herc will ravage every civilization, one by one, throughout the galaxy.
Chancellor Jempok has an office here.
SNTNL6. Num works LOL.
I would not hope for aid
Num
from
num
the
num
Empire,
num
Jem
num
Hadar.
num.
Most of the High Council see the Herc purely as a Dominion problem. There are others, such as Martar,
Here is
who
Proconsul
see
Titan's
that position as dishonorable.
This summit may be difficult. While the Federation will see a path toward peace, I suspect the Klingons will feel the opposite. There is no love lost between them and your people, or the Herc for that matter. The Republic position is one of pragmatism. The Herc are a threat no one
Admiral
can
Quinn's
ignore,
office is behind
regardless
those
of what
doors.
The results of this summit could have long-lasting effects.
There are several Alpha Quadrant leaders here for the summit. Kai Kira of Bajor, Counselor Garrick of Cardassia, and my father, Ferengi Grand Nagus Ron. I recommend meeting with them as well. Their worlds will be on the front line if the Herc launch a full invasion. I believe the Kai is here, quadrant, in the Bajoran Temple.
Hello there. There's something else on your mind?
My father is in my uncle's bar. Hard to believe he used to work there, huh?
I do like rum.
I was wondering when we would have been... It wasn't... Did you have another question?
No, I don't need to go to Quark. Oh, I do need to go to Quark, but... Oh, Bashir. Bashir? Oh no, Garrick. The mysterious one.
It looks like Counselor Garrick is in his old tailor shop. Huh.
Hello there. Surprise. Will there be anything else?
The Alliance has asked a number of special consultants to attend the summit. I know each of them well, and I can vouch for their knowledge and skill. Even my Uncle Quark. Despite his reputation, his knowledge of the Gamma Quadrant is valuable. Just don't mention Latinum.
Don't suppose you're... I do. Can I get you something?
Hello. Look, if I... Yeah. Was there something else?
Who was the other one? Bashir.
Ah, hello. The situation is... Something on your mind?
There's a number of refugee groups here on the promenade.
Nightbot.
Are you surprised?
At the moment I have some problems with PC crashes, so if my stream abruptly stops you will know I am having a crash and I will be back within 10 to 15 minutes.
The Federation and Klingon positions were predictable. I'm surprised the others aren't sitting it out, particularly the Ferengi. They're usually more interested in saving their own skins, after all. Interesting that Dominion citizens are traveling here for safety. We'll have to do something to assist Starfleet and the Bajorans on this. That's all for now. What a surprise. Great. See if you can keep it that way. Take a... We'll be serious soon enough.
I envy you, Jem Hadar. You have had the
I
honor
like
of fighting the Herd to defend your home as a warrior born. Jempak is not willing to face the truth. There are Klingons who fear the Herc, hiding behind politics and rules.
Not judge.
Know this. There are still Klingons who know where their blades belong. We will not dishonor our ancestors and ignore the Herc. We will fight them to our dying breath in the name of Kahless and the Empire.
I know more talk.
Ah, the newly appointed
I
first.
hate Wei Young.
I'm glad we had a moment to talk.
I don't
before
like
the
him at
summit
all.
begins. Your report on the other
But
attendees and
I
their
do love
positions was
Jeffrey
appreciated by myself as well as the founder. I hope you realize the distinct honor that has been bestowed upon you. To speak directly to a god is a privilege, one seldom offered to a Jem Hadar. I trust you will not abuse it.
Hello again. I spoke with Odo about... I believe so, yes. The Kai has a condition...
I'm glad you're right, of course.
If I can have everyone's attention. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Let's begin the summit. By now, you should be aware of our tactical situation. The Dominion, as you know it, is on the verge of collapse. We've withdrawn to our core systems, and the lines are holding, for now. Without your help, the Herc will win the war of attrition.
What about your outer systems? We're receiving refugees here, from those areas.
We have one fleet left, Admiral. That's hardly enough to defend the entire Dominion.
I'm failing to see how this concerns the Empire.
The recent battle here is a sample of what the Herc can do.
If you think they'll stop at the wormhole, you're sadly mistaken.
Need I remind you that the Dominion came to your aid in the Iconian War? I seem to recall Klingons placing high value on debts of honor. Or has that changed?
Mind your tongue, changeling! I will not be insulted!
Admiral Quinn to Ops. What's happening?
We're under attack, Admiral. It's the Herc. Reading Herc boarding parties. Multiple decks. They've concentrated in the damaged pylon. Ore processing area.
Get to that damaged pylon section and lock it down before the Herc trigger an explosion that could wreck the station.
It's not often that I work or play with my Jem Hadar.
Lanthor. I would let Jem Hadar get traceal withdrawal and it would really bother some people. I would get messages about it, lol.
Why? Oh, you're down.
bad news. The hangar security shield is on the verge of collapse.
Trekkie 1982. So SNTNL6. Nightbot. Please take a moment to check out and give them a follow at SNTNL6. They last played the excavation of Hobbs Barrow at Lanthor. They said it triggered them. Why they would be bothered about what someone else does in a video game, lol.
Okay.
SNTNL6 or Tythatgu 98 Love.
What was that?
Nice work, but it's not over yet. The Herc have moved into the ore processing area above your position. There's a lot of unstable uridium ore in there.
Oh, was that you? I thought it was my Discord, lol.
Set off a chain reaction that looks like the access system in this section was reset.
Could be my Discord, I have no idea.
And extend the bridges in order to reach the next section.
I always hate that when they're not coming. In the beginning this was so difficult for me because I never knew.
Fruze looks. Boo.
Hey, Fruze! I already was wondering where you were.
Okay, you're almost in the clear. The safety systems for the area are currently offline. You'll need to restore power to that section
SNTNL6. I follow someone who used to have a Discord blip redeem. It was funny and his own fault, lol.
Ah!
Fruze looks. I replied to you.
I saw.
SNTNL6. At Fruze looks SNTNL6 BB High 2. Fruze looks. At Lanthor High Ya.
What do I have to do now? I thought I've already been here. Oh Lord.
Fruze looks. I was just looking at Spoon's build.
He said you still have to contact him to see and work what you want.
Fruze looks. At SNTNL6, how are you?
Alright, the safety systems are reinitialized. I need you to defend that section from the Herc until the system comes online again. If they get in before that happens, they could knock it offline again, or worse.
SNTNL6. At Fruz looks good th. Fruz looks. When he going to be home?
Friday.
SNTNL6.
But you can't just message him.
Thanks,
He will answer when he
How are you?
is off and on his
Fruz
break.
looks. I got the next 2 days off work.
Nice. This is always so messy. And that was my
The Herc are attacking the station.
Nightbot. The Knights of Naleda is my fleet in STO. We are a young fleet that always are looking for more recruits. If you like to join my fleet, message me then in game at Trekkie1982 #6573 for an invite and with tune you like to join. The Armada where I am in with the fleet has also a KDF fleet. I can also invite you for this. Nightbot. Hello lurkers. Thank you for joining the stream, I really appreciate you. Enjoy watching it and hope you will come in the chat later. Nightbot. At the moment I have some problems with PC crashes, so if my stream abruptly stops you will know I am having a crash and I will be back within 10 to 15 minutes.
I thought I changed that.
Lanthor. About Trekkie. Nightbot. Trekkie 1982 comes originally from the Netherlands but she lives in England. She is married to Spoon 2006 and together they team up in STO. She loves writing fantasy herself and is currently working on her first fantasy novel. The other games she loves to play is Hogwarts Legacy, The Witcher and the Star Trek Prodigy Supernova. Did you know that she has her own Trek podcast? It called Trekking Around. Have a look, maybe you will like. She also named their first dog after a dragon. SNTNL6. Seeing all these items is anxiety-inducing. You can buy lifetime subscription on console for Zen, so I'm saving all my dill and not buying inventory slots LUL. Lanthor. LUL. Fru's looks. Lifetime would be nice.
Yeah, I still want to have a lifetime membership, but at the moment it isn't worthy of it. So and that's what Fru's, what Spoon said. Fru's, he has a lifetime membership with the some of the packs that he bought already, and the discovery was in there. So.
Fru's looks. Okay. Lanthor. I am a lifer, but I wouldn't buy it today. I don't know how many years we have left before the plug gets pulled. Sad smiling.
Oh, there it is.
SNTNL6.
Hell!
The odd
It's
thing
time
is,
for the
I've
Loki
spent more
maneuver.
on games I've played less, but it's hard to justify the cost in one go. Blurb. Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points. SNTNL6. At Lanthor that too. Lanthor. What made the lifetime amazing for me has been the stipend. I've gotten so much value out of it over the years.
I know, and that's what Spoon said too. And but
at Lanthor, don't say pull the ugly on it. That's upsetting.
Nice work, but I'm afraid that's bad.
The point is for me is that well,
the station's weapon systems are offline. We need a few minutes to get them up and running. Until then, we're a sitting duck over here. I've asked every ship in the sector to
it just has to be better, you
battle.
know. Spoon said it as well. And he wants to give me a lifetime membership for a long time ago, but I told him to wait. If and when things gone better, you know. And like I said, I'm not a high-end player. I just play because I like it, and even, you know, the builds I'm letting it off to him, and he isn't not even up to date.
At Fru's looks, that will truly be a sad day. Fru's looks. At SNTNL6 that it would be.
Concentrate fire on their capital ships. Chief, I need those systems online.
Fru's looks. This game is one of the best I have seen.
But it's still complicated. You know, it took Spons at least 6 months to convince me even try it.
Let me stop you there, Trekkie. You should never rank yourself in STO by ideas of being high-end or powerful builds.
I know.
STO is what we make it. There is no real endgame.
I know.
Wherever you get your enjoyment in the game, that is enough, and don't let yourself be looked down on. SNTNL6.
Don't let the frigate swarms
You
get
never
behind
know,
you.
maybe it will become STO too.
More seconds.
Oh, I'm dying. Why am I dying?
Cruise looks. STO 2 would be good.
Yeah, but then they have to
At
rewrite it.
SNTNL6,
You
that
know,
would be a dream come true. To see
they
the game
need
reach its full
more
potential, they
powerful
need a new engine and rebuild.
powerful server. You know, there have to be a lot of changes.
Cruise looks. I tried that Starfleet command, but it was not that good.
Oh, okay. Spawn wants to play it again. He did the moderations for it, etc. And he said, I have to do that again. But the man doesn't have time. Really. Otherwise he would be more playing STO with me, and you could hear him and being savage. And his wicked humor. Black wicked humor. I miss that sometimes of him. It makes me laugh. But at the next few weeks he's still a bit busy.
I miss when he was around, more sad smiley.
I know.
Cruise looks. No time, I know how that is.
And he still got that first tune, you know, Land of Freedom. But he chased it from a boy to a girl. Why do you think I got that one with a helm? It's
Haha, that's amazing. It is 2025 after all, tongue poking smiley.
I know, but that was the only tune. No, not the only tune that I play for him, but it is the most one that I play, because he is just it's a very old build, but it's still working. I even got my own basics one on it, like, yeah, that. He got a lot of old builds, but it's still working. That's the amazing thing of it.
They're ready to do the right thing. In the meantime,
Cruise
my
looks.
fleet will do what it can.
2025 now is nothing like the movies said it would be, LOL.
I will have new orders for you soon. Remember, victory is life.
And I'm going to make... Who wants to record with me some blurbs? Cause if I make the blurb in my own voice, you already know that. So it would be nice if someone else can record with me some lines that I can use for a blurb. I still need get Spoon to do the Yoda trucker with the Dav. And what is he always saying as Dav, as a trucker himself? I said it a few times.
Pay close attention, recruit. I will only speak of this once. The severity of the Herc's attacks was surprising, but
please.
should have been prepared.
Can you
This
get
is not the
Dark
first
Blade
time
to
we have been
record
forced to
well? You
deal with
got
him
a
after
figure
all.
I would literally wet myself.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Especially because I don't know if you remember this, but I used to say something and it will always because when Dark Blade always fooling around with us and that kind of things, I would say, Blade, screw you. And I did it in a funny voice, and he recorded that.
For the first time, we require...
That was totally funny. You know, sometimes I miss the old days with just hitting Stowe with the group we had.
That was unexpected, but I suspect it will show the Alliance just how real the Herc's threat is to all of us. After today, I'd like to think that letting the Herc destroy...
I need your help with a very sensitive mission. A former Kai, Opaka, was
Landthor.
trapped on a prison moon.
Yeah,
in the
I
Gamma
miss
Quadrant
hanging
in
out with Blade and
2369.
Monkey. It was
Alien
good times.
nanotech in her
Yeah,
system
it
prevents her from
was.
leaving the moon.
I do know that
Indefinitely, while on the
Spoon
surface. It
talk
seems
to
the
Blade
wardens of the prison
sometimes
were planning
at
on
night
killing and
because he
granting
is
amnesty to
then
the
they
prisoners
call on
until their
Discord, you
planet
know.
was decimated by
But
Earth. Somehow,
I think
the
everyone
Dominion
is
managed to
playing
obtain
their
a
own
cure,
game
they
and
provided it to us as a peace offering.
it is like
the moon hasn't been
the
hit by the Earth,
time
but
and
it's only a matter of time.
but it would be nice, you know, like the old days, just
Them out of their
come together with like 5, 6 and of us and then just go hitting hard Stowe in a team and etc. That would be
Landthor.
nice.
Times have changed as has our lives.
Yeah, it has.
Loops. When I was younger we had a group of us that would hire a hall. We would bring our computers in and play games all weekend.
You know, Frush, what Spoon had in mind when we are going to do our renewing of our vows and also like a spiritual ceremony. He said, I will get Blade over, I got Frush over, I got Lantor over, I got a few more people, and then we're going to have on the wedding day a LAN party. Yep. I'll be right back, guys.
Landthor. That sounds amazing. Fru's Loops. That would be cool. Fru's Loops. Going to lurk. Got to check kids and see if dinner is on.
That's a big yawn. What did you have a big yawn? Oh, big yawn. No. What was that big yawn for? Look what Mommy got for you. Mommy got chicken feet for you. It's very little. Ooh. Alrighty. Next episode. Oh, I need to make ice cubes for next week. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, boys! I'm back!
Blur. Playing blur sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points. SNTNL6. Back. Sorry I had to dash for a minute, the cat was sick on the new carpet. Cox mistake.
Okay.
Landfall. Welcome back.
trash.
SNTNL6. Sorry, me but NVMLUL.
Come on, Stowe, you're slow.
Good, we've arrived. I suggest scanning the prison moon and its satellite network. They might have fixed the design flaw we exploited here years ago to bypass their defenses.
Those satellites could cripple a Starfleet runabout.
Trekkie 1982.
How powerful
Stowe. Nightbot. Trekkie 1982 at handle on Star Trek Online is at Trekkie 1982 #6573. You can add her in-game if you like.
Looks like the satellite weapon and defense systems were updated to deal with modern vessels, but they still have the same flaw that Mars O'Brien took advantage of years ago.
Let me do this real quick. Archer. What's Archer? Bruce? Okay. I know exactly what I want to put him in. I already did that. Alrighty. See, that's a bit easier for me.
Bruce looks. He is a pain now, which house is a pain.
It depends on how you look like at it.
LOL.
Choose your day.
Blah. Lanthor used 0 bits to play Choose Your Pain.
Lol.
You should be able to distract the satellites by firing probes near their position. Distract enough of them, and you'll clear an area long enough to safely beam down an away team.
I think Jordy is Hufflepuff. So, okay. That makes my life a lot easier.
Picking up some debris clouds from Herc ships in orbit.
It's possible some Herc bypassed the satellites. We should be ready.
Looks like O'Brien's trick still works. The satellites took the bait and we have a safe transport window. Local interference can make it.
Sound alerts.
And we might.
Trekkie 1982 played Klingon war song for 100 channel points.
Last time we were here, the prisoners were eager to be cured, if only to get the chance to kill their rivals.
We're not alone. Earth life signs dead.
Cruise looks. Got to go eat.
Alrighty.
This is interesting. I just ran a medical scan.
Cruise looks.
They're not regenerating.
Love that tune.
There's no sign of the alien nanites in their bodies. Something in the Herc genetic makeup isn't compatible with the nanites. I suspect it only works on humans.
Nightbot. At the moment I have some problems with PC crashes, so if my stream abruptly stops you will know I am having a crash and I will be back within 10 to 15 minutes. Sound alerts. Cruise looks played Klingon war song for 100 channel
Hey,
points.
I got another one too, you know. I got loads of them.
Cruise looks. This is a wedding tune, lol.
Not a chance.
Open Klingon style.
Sound alerts. Trekkie
Go start
1982
dancing,
played Diamond
Cruise.
Klingon Sil for 100 channel points.
Klingon style. Here to help. Keep fighting. Open Klingon style.
I think you'll find that she'll be in good health within moments. The healing nanites are quite effective. In fact, they seem to have become more efficient than they were last time I was here.
Life forms. Tiny little life forms.
I was already wondering when that's gonna be played.
Using 100 Twitch channel points.
You can relax. I'm fine now. Really.
You made it. Good. The Kai's been expecting you. Yes, she's had a vision about you coming here. Come with us. We'll take you to her. The Kai's waiting for you around in the temple ahead. More of those things show up.
Fru's loops. That's a birth tune, lol.
Welcome.
Restream.io.
Since we've had peaceful
Trophy, congratulations.
And Kai Kira.
You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Truly, the prophets have smiled upon
Fru's
us today.
loops. Okay, better go, food will get cold.
Alrighty.
You'll be able to live a normal life away from here. You'll be free. And we have something to bring with us. A miracle. Is that? Yes, a blessing from the prophets. The Orb of Peace. Through it, we ended the war between Ennis and Noel Ennis. As you can see, our peace has been shattered by the arrival of the hostile aliens. We have tried to speak with them, to find reason, but we have failed. We don't even know their name. They're called Herc. That's not very well. Begin the procedure. I'm sure many of us are eager to leave this place and begin a new life together.
Some time ago, I asked Bashir for this cure. I wanted to use the cure as a weapon and kill the enemy. I couldn't put the war with the Knoll behind me. I hated him for denying my chance for vengeance. Now, that's changed, thanks to the Kai.
Trekkie 1982. Lanthor. Nightbot. Lanthor is my good friend and moderator here on Twitch. He is watching me a lot. What I really appreciate, pay him a visit at.
After all this time, to live a normal life, it's like waking up from a really bad dream. I can think of
the cure, huh? Well, this cure had better work, friend, or we won't be friends no more. Get me.
Then it's true what the Kai saw in her dreams. Those visions. The prophets sent us the...
Is this for real? This cure? They talked about it a little after the Kai arrived, but I thought it was a myth. I never thought it was actually real. So, I can die now. Funny, I never thought I would. And now that I can, I'm a little scared. Is that strange?
Alrighty. Last one. Going a bit quick, guys. Normally I won't.
Looks like you're down to 1 dose of the cure. Use that to inoculate the Kai. Kai or Parker, that is. I'll administer the cure to the rest here.
There was no one here for sure.
You have my thanks for all you have done for us today. May the blessings of the prophets be yours.
I thought my traits were slipped.
Rollins down! Medic! Someone help him!
I'm afraid he's dead. There's nothing we can do.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock.
Though we will mourn the loss of our friend Colin, we can take comfort knowing that, at long last, he was able to leave this place for a better one. He is finally at peace, and his path will join the prophets in the Celestial Temple.
The doctor and I will stay with Opaka and her people in case the Herc make another attack here. Once you've cleared the way to the transport site, we'll join up with you there.
Who watched Jeremy Clarkson's Farm Season 4 already? Oh, I started on your scarf, Lantern.
Everyone made it out in one piece. Set up the pattern enhancer so we can beam out safely. There's no telling when the Herc will send reinforcements down.
When is that going to reroll? Hold on, guys. Where is my mouse? Oh, 34 minutes.
Let's move the ship behind the satellites.
Recruit. The Ennis and Null Ennis can finally die? Of course. But perhaps life is other things as well. No matter. Your efforts on Ult will have a positive impact on the Federation. The rescue of a Bajoran spiritual leader is the kind of inspiration that warfare cannot provide.
Let's get some swarmers out. It's been a while that I... Get this done.
SNTNL6. That's a zippy little ship.
The Herc have had enough.
Yep.
Let's get the rest of Opaka's people out of the colony while we can. The Herc might send a larger force to
Sometimes I forgot how nice it is playing with the other tunes that I already have, but my Jem Hadar is set up, so although I haven't... Oh, wait.
I'm glad I was able to administer the cure to the remaining prisoners while you were...
Thank you, Julian.
I think I forgot
to me to have everyone out
to do that to advance. Let me do that in a minute.
For now, I think we should return to Deep Space Nine before the Herc come back to settle the score.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine.
Emissary, our paths meet again.
Hello, Ben. It's good to hear from you. I'm glad we were able to return Opaka to Bajor safely. She's determined to follow the will of the prophets and establish a new place of worship in the Gamma Quadrant near the wormhole. Odo assures me that the Dominion are open to discussing this. See, many of us have not forgotten the fate of the new Bajor colony and the Dominion's role in that. As for me, my time as Kai is coming to an end. Opaka is the Kai that Bajor needs now. I intend to guard the Celestial Temple from the Herc and anyone else who would destroy the home of the Prophets. Best place to do that is Deep Space Nine, as part of Starfleet. I'll be Captain Kira the next time you see me. Thank you again for helping me bring Opaka home. I owe you one.
The Founders have asked the Alliance to send an expeditionary force into the outer reaches of our territory. The Hurk aren't as numerous there. We should be able to gather intelligence on them while we render aid to the Dominion forces in that sector. Founder Odo will be accompanying us on his flagship, Starfleet vessel Defiant. Counselor Garrick will be commanding a small Cardassian fleet as well. We will meet them in the Dosi system. Our latest intelligence has discovered a Hurk presence there. Join us there as soon as possible.
You've arrived. Good. We need to stop the Hurk before they attack the Dosi homeworld. The Alliance has sent ships to assist us, but we're the front line until they arrive. I hope you're ready to make a stand. The Dosi recently joined the Dominion after many years of independence. Their aggressive fondness for commerce can be troublesome, but they've managed to prove their worth to the Founders. Work on this planet was a joint project with the Karemans, and the Dominion built a station here to provide oversight.
Honor the Founders. Destroy the Hurk. Victory is life! fought well and honored the Founders with your efforts. Take this opportunity to learn what you can about the Herc. As the Vorta are fond of saying, knowledge is power. Any tactical intel you gather here will be of use to all who stand against the enemy. Consider this your next test. Victory is life. This planet appears to have been abandoned some time ago. No life signs detected. Sensors indicate an extensive network of defunct mines. I'm reading residual levels of dilithium,
SNTNL6.
chemosite.
Gotta be honest, I expected a grittier voice from a Jem Hadar.
No tactical or economic value to the Founders.
Yeah!
I see little reason for the Herc to attack.
I know what you mean.
And yet, riddles may amuse the Vorta, but I prefer truth and action.
But his voice is so
Wait,
familiar.
I'm reading more Herc inbound.
They're going for the station. What are they doing? We should scan the station once we're done with these Herc. The station is a basic resource transport hub, not exceptionally old. No life signs on sensors. It looks abandoned. I'm picking up trace levels of mineral resources in several storage areas, but there's nothing of note here, unless the Herc are driven solely to consume an assortment of minerals. This is a very interesting place, in that it's completely uninteresting to everyone but the Herc.
You are correct. If my analysis of the station's life support systems is correct, this station hasn't been in use for nearly 20 years. From a tactical and economic point of view, this planet and its station are close to worthless, and have been for some time. This place seems useless, but only the Founders know the true value of any place within the Dominion. If we are here, there is value to it. Still, the Herc may be driven to consume whenever the opportunity presents itself. Or there is more to this than we realize. Continue your search elsewhere. Find the truth in these attacks.
Don't go to warp just yet. We're picking up a distress signal over here. You should take a look. Looks like it's a Ferengi signal of uncertain origin coming from the Karema system.
Quark!
I seem to recall Quark mentioning some business with the Karemans recently. This can't be a coincidence. We should look into this. Quark might have bitten off more than he can chew again.
Is that really a good use of our time? The Karemans are very resourceful. They design a considerable number of weapons and defense systems for the Dominion. I'm confident they can deal with the Herc on their own. As for Quark, he's quite capable of getting himself out of trouble. Trouble, I might add, that he had no business getting into in the first place.
I think we're going to hear him scream.
I must say, Ambassador, I'm shocked. I know Quark's a gambler, but I never realized you were as well. Karema is a part of it. Technological resources to the Herc wise.
Very well. Since I can see there's no talking you out of this, I'll accompany you to Karema. We're ready to go warp when you are. Let's get this over with.
And later on, we see that Kira slaps Odo.
Where did all these ships come from?
And here we are, the Karema system. Let's address Garrick's concerns, find out what Quark needs, and deal with it.
Far be it for me to question the word of a founder, but that is a very large Dominion fleet I'm reading on sensors. I only mention it because we were led to believe Odo's fleet was the last. I trust there's a reasonable explanation for this miscommunication.
Your presence is not required here. Explain yourself.
It's not our intent to cause trouble, Founder. We followed a distress signal from our good friend Quark, and we take the lives of our friends very seriously. I am curious about your presence here and the large number of Jem Hadar vessels accompanying you. You see, Odo told us that his fleet was the only one left to defend the Dominion. That clearly isn't the case.
As are we. Karema is part of the Dominion. We are... if they wish it. Interference? Perhaps it's a her countermeasure at work. I'll look into it. In the meantime, I will continue to respect the wishes of the Karemans. We will not intervene unless...
She sounds like the one who played Dr. Pulaski.
If you don't mind, we would still like to enter Karemin space and assist our good friend in his hour of need. Surely, that would be acceptable, yes?
I will take responsibility for their actions in Karemin space. One of our operatives requires immediate extraction.
You're quite persistent, aren't you? Very well. In the spirit of our newfound pact with the Alliance, I will allow you to proceed, albeit at your own risk. Exercise caution, Odo. It would be
SNTNL6.
only to end
Coxbutt.
here over Karema.
It seems we're not getting the whole story here.
So, business as usual.
Exactly, Captain.
You know, this part of
Hello? Can you hear me? We need help, and fast! Most of our planetary defense lines are in danger of being overrun by the Herc. We've tried to evacuate, but the Jem Hadar fleet opened fire on our ships when they broke orbit. We're trapped!
Combat is notoriously chaotic. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for that. One best pursued after we find Quark and help the Karemans.
I wonder. Ah, yes. We should try to find Quark soon. It's quite possible he's the only Ferengi on the planet.
Sound alerts. Trekkie 1982 played Gundam 01 for 100 channel points. SNTNL6. Cox Jam.
We're about as close to Quark's last known location as we can get with transporters. I'm afraid we'll have to make the rest of the journey the old-fashioned way. Shall we? Quark's life sign is near here. Let's try to find a way in. How convenient! We've found a hidden path. Let's have a look. Interesting. The metal in the walls here completely scatters my sensors. Ah, more hooks. It seems we're in the right place. My tricorder shows a Ferengi life sign beyond that rather secure door. Unfortunately, the Kareman security system is beyond me. Given time, I could crack it, but we're running low on that commodity. There are a number of... Let's reach Quark.
It. I was gonna get eaten by one of those things. Can't say I like that idea much, so I
Thanks, whoever you are. You're not police or military. Kremen military, anyway. What brought you down here to the middle of hell? Oh, him. Think I saw my brother and some of his men hustle the little grift. Out of there. Wait, that was rude. You just saved my life. Let me return the
SNTNL6. I heard that Little Generations music.
and you're all set.
From the Gundam. Gundam 01.
Perhaps waiting here would be best. The outer world is still a mess.
All in the game.
SNTNL6. No, Sto. I small part of the Generations BGM played.
Thanks for the timely rescue. I, don't suppose you'd be willing to turn a blind eye to all the contraband you've seen down here? It'd save me the trouble of shooting you later. Kidding. I was kidding. You know, humor. Do they have that on your planet?
SNTNL6. I don't recall hearing it anywhere else. Odd.
Brings you down here?
Okay.
Oh, Quark, yeah, I know him. Little guy, big ears, flashy dresser. I hear he owns a moon. When we locked him up in a secure room when the shooting started. Big spender like that should be kept safe. Tell you what, help us out with all these nerks, gurks, and whatever you call them. Help us, and I'll help you. Deal?
Go away.
SNTNL6. She's so quirky.
The other Dominion ships just left the system. We're on our own.
All right, I'll wait for you here. Try not to die, okay?
Am I glad to see you? Thought for sure we'd be safe from those things down here. Caves do a number on sensors and transporters, but that didn't slow them down much. Filthy creatures. If you don't mind my asking, why are you here? You're not with Kremen Defense. Are you mercenaries? Private security? That'd be Quark, then. Only Ferengi around here that I know of, anyway. He's in a secure vault, not far from here, with another VIP. Look, I owe you my life, but I don't have the code to get to Quark. There are others nearby. One of them should have it. Help them, and I'll make sure they open the door for you. I swear it. door's right there. I'll stay here while you save everyone.
Alright. Where is the screaming Ferengi? May have already been here. Other side, or not? Oh, I got new endeavors. Heal, healing, destroy Terran, deal anti-proton ground. Oh, then I need to go to my temperature. Alrighty, where the bloody heck is that? There you are.
And here we all are, alive and kicking. Wonderful. We had a deal, and I'm not about to back out on it, especially since you're all so well-armed and cranky. Not the kind of people I want to cross.
That was Quark.
Yeah, that can't be good. Door's open. You better get a move on. Your pal sounds a little stressed.
SNTNL6 LUL.
It's good to see you too, Quark. I see your mission was a successful one as well.
Yes, Garrick, I found your mysterious widget. What is it exactly? It's not Kremen tech. They found it a few days before I got here. I haven't had a lot of time to analyze it, thanks to the Herc.
I see. Thank you, Quark. This narrows things down considerably.
It does. Good. That makes it more valuable.
Indeed it does, my friend. Indeed it does.
Not the liberators I was expecting, but thank you nonetheless. I'm First Minister Bakelba. Our situation has gone from bad to worse, and we have the Dominion to thank for it. Those of us on the edge of the Dominion were abandoned when the invasion began. In light of that, we voted to secede, to truly stand alone. The Dominion stood by while the Herc attacked us. We held off the invasion for a while, but their numbers are great. When we asked for aid, the Dominion refused. When we tried to evacuate, their fleet opened fire. They mean to punish us for our defiance.
Well, First Minister, it looks like my distress call was heard. We're saved. Thank you. Looks like your reputation for getting things done is well deserved. And as for you, Garrick, you and I need to have a long discussion. Seems you forgot to mention that Karema was under a Dominion blockade, and in the middle of a Herc invasion. Do Cardassians go senile? Oh, don't answer that, I don't want to know. What I do know is, that you're not paying
And you know that,
for this aggravation.
the podcast of Garrett Wang and Robert Duncan McNeil, the Delta Flyers, are recapping Deep Space Nine now with Aaron Shimmerman and Terry Farrell. Quite funny at times.
The Herc are leaving. For now.
Good luck with the revolution, Minister. You'll need it. You'll be hearing from me soon, Garrick.
I'm looking forward to it.
You won't when you see my bill.
Now that we're past that unpleasantness, I think it's time to chat with Ambassador Odo, particularly about this technological wonder we've acquired. I have my suspicions, of course. Suffice it to say, I believe you'll find its purpose of great interest to all concerned parties. My main curiosity lies in what the Ambassador will have to say about it. I propose we get to the bottom of this together. Excellent. I'll make all of the necessary arrangements and meet you aboard Odo's flagship. So I have come to understand. That being said, I have a great deal of respect for the Ambassador. In the event that I cause offense, I trust you'll defend his honor in an appropriate fashion. Shall we proceed?
What is this?
Stand down, all of you. To what do I owe this unexpected visit?
I hope you'll forgive the intrusion, Ambassador. We need to speak in person.
What are you up to, Garrick?
That's a very good question. What's this about exactly?
It's in regard to this device we found on Karema. Do you know what it is?
No idea. Some new Kareman military tech, perhaps?
Interesting. But no. The Karemans didn't make this. But it is a Dominion creation.
And its purpose?
I'm sure I have no idea, Ambassador. It does emit a signal, however. It's quite similar to that used by the Herc. Perhaps I should turn it on and show you?
There's no need for that.
I don't like where this is going, Garrick.
Nor I, Captain. You see, I found a similar device. On Bejor.
On Bejor? When?
Right after the recent Herc attack, I'm afraid. Captain, scan the device. You'll find the soil residue on it is of Bajoran origin.
It does. It's from the Kendra province. Oh, that doesn't mean that Odo...
Enough, Nerys. I can't have you defending me on this.
What?
Garrick's right. These devices call the Herc, and we put them there.
Explain. Now.
We needed the Alliance's help immediately. There wasn't time for summits or diplomacy. So I found a high-value target and led the Herc to it. I also took steps to make sure their attack would fail. Bejor was never at risk. You have to understand that.
Ouch!
You put my entire planet at risk. People died, Odo.
Nerys!
Save it. I've heard enough.
Please.
Does that mean that they aren't boyfriend and girlfriend anymore?
I did what I needed to do to bring the Alliance into the war. I lied. Risked the lives of millions to save billions more. But there's more to this than a staged Herc attack. The other founders are hiding things from me. If I challenge them now, I'll have no chance to find out what. So, for now, I have to play the part.
Well, you're doing a great job of that, Odo.
SNTNL6.
Or
That
should I
goo
say
98
founder?
bad.
Trust me when I say I understand your position, Odo. The captain, on the other hand...
I know. I have a strong lead, but I'll need your help to move on it.
You know how to reach me. It seems you are a gambler, Odo, and a high-stakes one at that.
You have no idea.
This is unexpected. The Founders have put useful allies at risk here. While the Karimin should be punished for their rebellion, they should also be given a chance to atone and return to the Dominion. It is not our place to question the will of the Founders, but a good soldier strives to know what he can do about the battlefield and the challenges it may present. Remain vigilant and keep me appraised. Victory is life. Our gods keep their own counsel in the end. It is not our place to question them. And yet, we follow them because they have given us life. We pledge that life to them and earn it through our victories. But if a god's creations are valueless, why create them? And if they have value, why destroy them? Can a god be unworthy of worship?
I trust you understand the need for security here. What you've heard today is not to be discussed with anyone else, understood? No one, not even another founder.
I'm surprised to see you here, Weyoun. Aren't you usually at your founder's side, hanging on her every word?
It is a message from said founder that brings me here now. She would remind you of your purpose, to serve the Dominion as a whole.
How kind of you to deliver the message in person. Thank you for your service. As for my service, the ambassador shares his wisdom and guidance with me. Truly, he is a most benevolent god. Why should I not serve him? He is a founder, after all.
Serve the founders, yes, but also serve them well. Do recall the fate of your predecessor. She thought she served the founders well, quite possibly to the moment her unfortunate life came to its conclusion. As we both know, she was greatly mistaken.
The same could be said for your predecessor as well, dear Wayun. Have you forgotten his sins? I know the Founders haven't.
I know you work directly for a Founder, but you should remember your place. It's very impolite to eavesdrop and interrupt a private conversation between your superiors. Perhaps you need a reminder of who provides your Catracel whites.
Alrighty.
Quite the revelation, don't you think? It will be interesting to see how the powers that be respond to all this. For now, I think it's best to keep this in the purview of the diplomats. Let's return to our ships. There'll be more time to speak about this matter later.
We have heard much today. The wisdom of the gods is not always evident to soldiers like ourselves, but I trust Founder Odo. I believe we should continue to serve him. He seeks to save the Dominion.
Alright guys, this was it for now. I hope you enjoyed it.
Speak of what you have learned today
I
with
will
no
be
one,
back
especially
later,
Wayun.
maybe tonight,
I do not believe his intentions
or
are
otherwise
always in the
tomorrow
Dominion's best
morning.
interests.
That is
Return to your duties. I will contact you when Founder
tomorrow
Odo is
morning
ready to move forward
for
with his plan.
America.
SNTNL6. Thanks for the stream.
Because I am going to do a podcast episode about Star Trek Online, and I'm going to play it and showing for my listeners. So I will probably do this also on Twitch, so you can interact with for the podcast episode, and you can tell and ask, etc. I'm not going to do it whole long, so I will do the tutorial for the Federation. So I hope you can join, because I really can have some help to make that episode more enjoyable for the listeners. And but it is gonna be a video episode, so it's gonna be fun. Well, goodbye for now, and I hope to see you soon.